Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on euro currency. Well, the decisive moment for this week, as you know, the result of the summit of European leaders. They have taken this historical decision on improvement of the rescue fund. Although by the amount it's not really very large, something a bit more than the 500 billion euros, but here is a major moment that they have come to agreement. So that's really very important, decisive moment. And well, by our suggestion, we need that they should develop and improve this success. And now we wait for strong measures, strong support of this startup by the European Central Bank. It should not provide any anemic decisions. It should not provide so-so policy. So currently, European Union has the great chance to take the lead, or at least not to take a lead, but improve their position in the global finance world. So really, they have the good conditions for that, and they should not lose this ability. Because while the United States is struggling with the inner problems, as you know, this difficult situation with the pandemic, difficult political situation, unrest across the country, president's run, all the stuff burn the resources of the United States, and they they can't pay the same attention to the global finance as they did previously. And that's the chance for the European Union, because they have much better situation as in the economy, as in the situation with the virus and all the other stuff. And you can see that the first results of that you could see on the chart. Actually, we talked about it within the few weeks or even months, that euro currency should perform better in the current situation, perform better than the United States dollar with the nearest time. But how better it will perform, now it depends mostly from the European Union and especially from the European Central Bank. Whether they will take the more aggressive steps in providing the fiscal measures, fiscal supports to the economy, or they again will put the brake and miss the moment to do this. So anyway, it seems that the power should be enough to complete our target. On the daily and the monthly chart, currently we mostly look for 120 target. We have some technical points that specify this level. So on the monthly chart, if you will read our weekly report, on the daily, as you can see, we use the extension of this XA swing. It points on 120. That coincides with the monthly target. But in reality, euro could go significantly higher in the perspective on 1 or 1.5 years. It's just the beginning, guys. It could become the beginning if everything will be completed as we suggest from the European Union. But even current impulse should be enough for the market to hit this area. Still, taking a look at the higher time frames, we see that market a bit technically overextended. And in the nearest few weeks, it more chances stand for a pullback. We do not exclude that market could hit our target that we specified on Fridays, 117.30 approximately, 127 extension of the same swing, but hardly it will go further in the current conditions. It needs to get some relax, it needs to get some relief on this upward direction, because actually, guys, we stand in the first upward swing after long-term bearish tendency. Not this tendency, but if you'll take on a monthly chart, on the weekly chart, you'll see long-term standing tendency. That's the first reversal swing. After reversal swing, usually we need to some moderate pullback. Not necessarily it should be the 618, but some 30%, maybe a bit more, but this should happen. So these two suggestions makes us think that within the few weeks, probably we could get the pullback. What the depth of this pullback could be. From the technical point of view, it would be preferable if market will be able to hold above 114 area. Because here we have the previous top, and it will be not good if market will drop below the broken top too deep. Second, here we have broken confluence resistance on the weekly chart around 1450. and that will be really nice if market will be able to hold above it. So to keep the pure bullish context, we suggest that market should stay above, well, 1430, 1450 area. And to make the approximate calculation of the retracement, I suggest that we could take a look at the harmonic swings, because the market keeps them very, very accurately. So here, as you can see, 3 harmonic swings are equal. That is a half, and that is 1.5. So hardly we will get the 1.5. Why? Because take a look that this was first pullback after the collapse. That's why retracement here was a bit deeper. But here we already stand in upward run. And I would suggest that we could focus on either the half or the whole single harmonic swing to the downside. So that's 2 levels that we could keep an eye as an approximation of the retracement. Later we will see maybe some extension exists to the downside. Maybe we will calculate it with more precision. But currently it seems that these levels could be taken into consideration. So they approximately, by the way, agrees with the idea standing above these levels. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, we could consider these levels. So first of all, it's 115.50. That is, well, coincides with the half of the harmonic retracement. Second is a conference around 1470 and 1480 area. Here is also, as I marked on Friday's former weekly conference support. Currently, the harmonic swing stands a bit lower than these levels. Actually, it agrees with the 50% of this most recent swing up. But do not forget that we suggest that market could climb slightly higher and hit 127.30 area. If this will happen, this harmonic retracement will start from the higher standing levels. And that's why they probably will match precisely to these levels. So that's our view on it currently. Overall background stands bullish, long-term perspective stands bullish, everything stands good. But market technical is a bit overextended. It needs some relief, technical, minor relief. And that's why currently we do not consider taking the position immediately and wait for some pullback, where we could talk about taking the new long position on EUR currency.